Okay, we're going to do a little video on removing the EGR valve of a 2008 Mercedes E320 Blue Tech. I was getting a check engine light and it was giving me a code for the code was P0402, and my EGR valve may be built up with carbon, maybe getting stuck in the open position. Taking this valve out, and I'll show you the valve. It's right here. It's this piece right here. And excuse me, getting it out it's only 2 bolts that are holding it in. I'll come around this side. So we got 1 bolt right here, and then there's another one on this back side over here. But getting the assembly to come out is a whole nother story. This thing was fused in there so hard it would not budge, it wouldn't twist, it wouldn't turn, it certainly wouldn't come out. So I ended up just having to muscle up on it. I even talked to a Mercedes-Benz mechanic, and he said if it doesn't come out, it's just stuck in there and you just have to bang it out of there. So I literally was taking like this rubber mallet, or a wooden mallet, have a rubber mallet also. Got it to twist and wiggle just a little bit, very hard. Started spraying some liquid wrench in there, and eventually had to, let's see if I can get in here and show this to you. Eventually had to get a screwdriver, like a flathead like this one, and get it wedged in over here underneath. See, I've already got it separated here. You can see the gap, and I'll show you the EGR valve in a second. But I had to just get it in there and bang a gap and get it to free up a little bit. You can see I marred up the aluminum right here. I don't know if you can see that very well. I can zoom in on it, but I mean, I scratched it. But there's just no other way. I could not get this thing to budge. There's no gasket per se on this. It's got a big O-ring that goes around it, and I'll show it to you in a minute. So hopefully I didn't do too much damage on this soft aluminum here. But I did finally get it out. So let's pull it out here, and I'll show it to you. Aside from the bolts, there's 2 hoses on the bottom side that I had to get the clamps to free up, and I finally get the valve to pull out. You can see there's the 2 ports for the hoses. I'll see if I can show you the hoses here. One is right down here, and another one is right, I can't know if you can see that very well, right there. And they just clamp on. So I finally got my valve out. Here it is. See if I can bring it over here. Lots of carbon. I mean, tons. I don't know how well it shows up on there in this light. Got a lot of bright sun though. So I'm going to clean this, because to replace it, Mercedes wanted $700 and something, and I really don't know that my problem is with this valve. It might be something else. So we're going to clean this valve and get it nice, pretty, and clean. We're going to put it back on there and see if it's still sticking, or if I have to replace it. Even if I replace it, I can do it myself. Buy the part for $330 or so and put it in myself. Still save myself over $400 by having a Mercedes-Benz tech do it. So, or even an independent shop. It's not a hard part to get off if you can just get the damn thing to come free. And then we'll see down in here, this is just built up with carbon all over. You can see there's some here on the surface. Look at my finger. A lot of carbon. I'm going to try to clean out inside there real good. I don't think I'm going to take these hoses off and try to clean them, although I probably should. That'd be the smart thing to do. So I'm going to clean it, and then we'll come back and take a look at it after it's clean, and I'll put it back on and see if this... I really don't know anything about this valve. I guess it opens and closes right here. But it's just tons of carbon buildup, so hopefully that'll fix the problem. Stay tuned.